The ability to choose between various alternatives quickly, the ability to forecast, are crucial skills for one to have to help their organization succeed. In a course entitled Managerial Decision Analysis, we got introduced to mathematical tools which allowed us to draw, forecast, and decide. Hi, my name is Arjun Chaudhary and welcome to Mission Happiness. Let's say you work for a construction company and your construction company has to build an airport either in location A or location B in a particular city. How do you decide which location do you build the airport in? Well, you use something called a decision tree analysis. What you do is there's an add-in called Tree Plan which you go ahead and add to Microsoft Excel. Then you start drawing your decision tree of both alternative A and alternative B. You go ahead and add the data into the tree diagram as far as costs are concerned of both alternatives. Then you add the probabilities of each alternatives. These probabilities can either be estimated or obtained from historical data. Once all the costs and probabilities are added to the decision tree diagram for both alternatives, the tree diagram spits out something called an expected value. Now there'll be an expected value of A and expected value of B. Let's say the expected value of alternative A is 20 million and the expected value of alternative B is 30 million. The decision that you take is of the maximum expected value. So 30 million being greater than 20 million is the maximum expected value, and hence you go and build the airport in alternative B or location B. Next, let's talk about forecasting. Let's say, for example, you own a series of retail stores in a particular city. Now you want to forecast the future sales of each stores. How do you do that? Well, you use something called a linear regression analysis. What you do is you identify the various factors that impact the sales of your stores. These could be the size of your store, the population around your store vicinity, the average income earnings of the people around your store vicinity. And then you see the impact of each of these factors on your sales. Now the factors that impact your sales significantly and have a big impact, you keep those factors and variables. Now the factors that don't have any impact on your sales, you eliminate those variables. And what you end up is basically an equation comprising of a y variable and multiple x variables. The y variable is your store sales and the multiple x variables are the factors that have a significant impact on your store. This equation is essentially obtained by conducting a linear regression analysis in Microsoft Excel, which will allow you essentially to forecast future sales of each store. All I'm trying to say is there are mathematical tools out there that allow us to draw, forecast, and decide. Remember, happiness is the key to success. I'm Arjun Chaudhary.